my holiday reading the brand new debt ceiling bill so you don't have to. So what's in and what's out of this new bill called the Fiscal Responsibility Act? Just know, even though the deal is done, we are not out of the woods. The United States is still set to default on its debt 1 week from today, June 5th. Speaker McCarthy is trying desperately to sell this bill to Republicans who are not happy about it, and President Biden is doing the very same for Democrats who are also not happy about it. Getting this bill passed through both the House and the Senate in like 5 days is going to be extremely difficult. This thing could fall apart at any moment, and I can explain how all the voting works if you want me to in another video. But now, here are the facts of what's in and what's out. The debt ceiling will be suspended until January 2nd, 2025, which means we do not have to have this debt ceiling fight again until after the 2024 presidential election. Non-military spending will remain flat for the 2024 fiscal year, and then in 2025, it will be increased by 1%. Defense and veterans spending will get a slight boost from what President Biden initially wanted. This bill does not include the Republicans' repeal of President Biden's student loan forgiveness program. At this point, the fate of that program is up to the Supreme Court, and we will know the answer in June. It does, however, include a provision that requires student loan borrowers to start repaying their federal student loans by the end of August. This bill takes away the president's ability to pause those monthly payments anymore. It claws back about $30 billion in unspent COVID relief money. It also claws back about $20 billion for the IRS over the next 3 years from the $80 billion that Congress gave the IRS in the Inflation Reduction Act over the next 10 years. Work requirements will be tightened for about 275,000 people who receive SNAP benefits. In order to qualify for the program now, recipients between the ages of 18 and 49 have to prove that they're working 20 hours a week. This bill would gradually increase that age to 54 for able-bodied low-income adults with no dependents, except for those who are veterans, homeless, or younger than 24 in foster care. This bill also modifies the formula used by states to calculate the cash assistance for low-income households under the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program. The bill approves a permit to complete a natural gas pipeline in West Virginia and includes a provision that says any money the president spends in administrative programs over $100 million in any given year must be offset by spending cuts to other programs. It's called pay-as-you-go. However, this can be waived if the spending is deemed to be necessary or necessary to deliver a program. What's not in this bill? It does not close any tax loopholes. It does not rescind any green energy tax credits, and it does not include any new work requirements to qualify for Medicaid. The House is scheduled to vote on this bill on Wednesday.